Anyway, there's probable cause for battery. Let me pass it. Corrections. Thank you. Do you have Juan Gonzalez Ramirez on page 4? He'll be next.
What's the defendant's name, Judge?
Juan Gonzalez Ramirez on page 4, the next defendant.
What happened to Mr. Massey? Mr. Massey's is next.
Mr. Massey's next. Well, I apologize. What's going on? Off calendar for Massey. There you go. It's arrest warrants that are off calendar.
Transfer to division?
What did I do? Transfer to division? Transfer to division.
Both cases, right, Judge?
Both cases. Thank you. Jean Martin. We did that once. So we have Juan Gonzalez Ramirez, page 4. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Judge, this is Mr. Massey. He was just.
That's Mr. Massey. Mr. Massey, your cases are going to be heard before Judge Benzer. Okay? They issued, judge issued an arrest warrant for you. I guess you missed court or something.
No, I haven't. They said I had 2 warrants, and I was just here last month on
I don't know. It's here tomorrow.
Huh?
They gave him TAP in March 4th. Did he ever get out? He got out and he issued an arrest warrant. So TAP may have said you didn't do something. But you'll talk to Judge Benzer tomorrow. Have a good day. Juan Gonzalez Ramirez.
Spanish interpreter, please.
Good morning, sir. You're arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Buenos días, señor. Usted fue arrestado por agresión con agravante con arma mortal. Le voy a nombrar al abogado de oficio para que lo represente.
There's probable cause for the charge.
Existe motivo fundado para esta causa.
So you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Kevin Delgado Rojas.
Señor, usted se le ordena mantenerse alejado de la supuesta víctima, Kevin Delgado Rojas.
No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
No puede tener contacto con la víctima ni directa ni indirectamente, ni en persona, ni por escrito, ni por teléfono, ni por medio de terceras personas.
No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means.
No puede tener contacto con la víctima por medio de las redes sociales ni otros medios electrónicos.
And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim's home, school, and place of employment at all times.
Tiene que mantenerse alejado de la víctima al menos 500 pies de su hogar, de su lugar de estudios o trabajo en todo momento.
Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs.
Usted no puede involucrarse en ningún tipo de actividad delictiva, no puede poseer ni usar drogas o narcóticos ilegales.
Do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition.
No puede comprar, portar o poseer arma de fuego o municiones.
You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court.
Si usted posee arma de fuego o municiones o permiso para portar armas ocultas, tiene que entregarlo al departamento de policía más cercano y presentar el recibo ante los tribunales.
And you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail.
Y puede regresar a la vivienda de la víctima una única vez dentro de las siguientes 48 horas después de salir en libertad.
You must be accompanied by a police officer
Debe ser acompañado por un oficial de policía
so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools.
para que usted pueda retirar sus artículos personales, ropa, medicamentos, herramientas de trabajo,
If you go to the victim's home without the police or if you stay there, you will be arrested.
Si usted va a la casa de la policía, perdón, de la víctima sin la policía, o si se queda ahí va a ser arrestado.
Do you understand the stay away order? Sir?
¿Entiende la orden de alejamiento, señor?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. There is probable cause for the charge. Your bond is $5,000. Have a good day.
Existe motivo fundado para la causa. La fianza son $5,000. Que tenga un buen día.
1,000, Judge?
Five, cinco mil, $5,000. Next is Ronald Kobalka, page 5. Good morning, sir. You're standing in the wrong place. You were arrested for burglary to an unoccupied structure and grand theft, a third-degree felony. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There is probable cause for the charges. You are ordered to stay away from the building or business at 2711 Southwest 137th Avenue in Miami, Florida. You are not to that location, to that business, and you must stay away from there. Yeah, I'm setting a bond. It's count one is $2,500, count two is $2,500. Have a nice day.
Judge, on Mr. Kobialka, he cannot afford a $5,000 bond. Would your honor consider the tap coverage?
No, giving him tap. He has a conviction from resisting from March of this year. And I don't feel a tap is appropriate given his history of priors as well. A lot of contacts with the criminal justice system. Next is Dennis Artiega Gutierrez, page 5. Is he here? Two cases.
Spanish, please.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for two cases. One of them is possession of cocaine and possession of drug paraphernalia.
Okay, buenos días, señor. Usted fue arrestado por dos casos. Uno de ellos es por tenencia de cocaína y el
And the
otro
other
es por
is-
tenencia de I'm sorry.
The other case is battery on a law enforcement officer and assault on a law enforcement officer.
El otro caso es por agresión a un oficial de policía y asalto a un oficial de policía también.
I will appoint public defender's office for you.
Le voy a nombrar al abogado de oficio para que lo represente.
There is probable cause for the charges.
Existe motivo fundado para la causa.
For the case ending in 5720, count one, possession of cocaine will be $1,000 bond, and count two, possession of drug paraphernalia is $500 bond.
Okay. En el caso que termina en el 5720, la primera causa, tenencia o posesión de cocaína, son $1,000 de fianza y tenencia de implementos para el consumo de drogas son $500 de fianza.
On the other case ending in 5719, there is probable cause for the charges.
En el otro caso termina en 5719, existe motivo fundado para las causas.
Count one, battery on a law enforcement officer will be $5,000 bond. Count two on a law enforcement officer is $1,000 bond.
En la primera causa por agresión a un oficial de policía, la fianza son $5,000 y en la segunda causa la fianza serían $1,000.
Have a nice day.
Que tenga un buen día, ya se puede retirar.
Next on page 5, Reynaldo Metellus. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for sale of cannabis within 1,000 feet of a school or park, possession of more than 20 grams of cannabis, and prohibited smoking of cannabis. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So he's at our place near Loomis Park. So he's smoking from cannabis over by Ocean Drive. And he had 14 baggies of cannabis, 49 grams. So there's probable cause for the charges.
Judge, I would ask that you just find probable cause for possession. They're saying he was smoking.
And he had
Looks like
14
it's personal
baggies. There's
use.
probable cause for everything.
There's
How
no-
long have you lived in Miami, sir?
How long have you lived in?
I was living
It's not domestic. Stay away, order, please.
I was raised for
How long have you lived here? I don't know the whole story. A month, a year?
How
Yeah.
about Broward and Dade? How long have you been in Broward?
So Dayton's like 3 years, 3.5 years. Then I moved back to.
You see, he can't give me a straight answer. That's what it
No, I'm
destroys
trying to-
your brain cells smoking all that
No, I'm trying
marijuana.
to get the time.
How long have you lived here? I want to know if you qualify for the program.
You've been in South.
Like 2 years. 2 years and.
You see that, that's why you shouldn't smoke weed. You can't give me an answer.
All of his life, Judge. 2 years in Dade and the rest.
So he
of
had
it
to get the whole kit and caboodle to forget all of his life.
Accurate. He wants to be accurate with the court. He's taking it seriously.
Yeah, I missed my daughter's first birthday yesterday, and I also my daughter missed. And she-
Okay, Mr. Methulis, 1 second, I gotta do a stay away order from Loomis Park. Does he have prior to Broward?
I'm checking right now, Judge. He does not.
Okay. I'm gonna give him free throw, that's no issue, but I'm ordering that you stay away from Loomis Park and the 1,000-foot area surrounding Loomis Park. You're not allowed to go hang out there for spring break or any other time until further order. So stay away from Loomis Park. 1 second, and 1,000-foot area surrounding Loomis Park. That's the area between 5th and 15th Street from the west side of Washington Avenue east to the shoreline. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Pretrial services alternate bond, count 1 will be $1,000, count 2 will be $500, and count 3 will be $1 with pretrial. Make sure you keep all court appointments, future court dates, and hopefully they won't charge you with intent to sell. It will just be possession, but they don't want to have any of that around Loomis Park and on South Beach. You're really strict in enforcing it, okay? They see you there and you get rearrested, you'll be locked up in jail until your trial. Have a nice day. Next is Rikers Pomete, page 6. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for driving as a habitual traffic offender. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There is probable cause for the charge. Any objection? Is he eligible for trial?
No, Judge.
Pretrial services, he has no objection. Pretrial alternate bond, $2,500. Sir, you have, make sure to keep all future court dates. Also, no driving a motor vehicle unless you have a valid license. Next, Maros Lopez Hernandez. What page is it? Page 6.
Please.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for felony battery. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Buenos días, señor. Usted fue arrestado por agresión al cometer un delito. Le voy a nombrar al abogado de oficio para que lo represente.
Sir, do you live with the victim?
Señor, ¿usted vive con la víctima?
Ah,
Yeah, he does.
no. Él,
¿Perdón?
él vive a otro lado.
No, he lives someplace else.
Okay. Do you have, are there any holds for him corrections or no?
No holds, sir.
No tiene retención de
You are
migración.
ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Bernardo Chavez Knox.
Usted tiene que mantenerse alejado de la supuesta víctima, Bernardo Chávez Knox.
No contact with the victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
Usted no puede tener contacto con la víctima ni directa, ni indirectamente, ni en persona, ni por escrito, ni por teléfono, ni por medio de terceras personas.
And stay up to 500 feet away from the victim, his home, school, and place of employment at all times.
Tiene que mantenerse alejado de la víctima, de su hogar, de su lugar de estudios o trabajo en todo momento, al menos 500 pies. No puede acercarse a menos de 500 pies.
It says here all parties live together. Do you have to go to the victim's home to get any of your personal belongings, sir?
Aquí dice que las partes viven juntos. Usted tiene que ir a la casa de la víctima para recoger sus artículos personales, señor.
¿Cómo?
Usted tiene que ir a la casa donde vive la víctima para recoger sus cosas personales, si viven
Ah.
juntos.
Sí. Tengo que ir a recoger las cosas.
¿Perdón?
Tengo que ir a recoger mis cosas. Tengo mi teléfono, dejé mis cosas, todo.
Yes, I do have to go. I have everything there, my phone, everything.
You may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail.
Usted puede regresar a la casa de la víctima una única vez dentro de las siguientes 48 horas después de salir de la cárcel.
You must be accompanied by a police officer
Debe ir acompañado de un oficial de policía
so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools.
para poder retirar sus artículos personales, ropa, medicamentos, herramientas de trabajo y documentos.
If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested.
Si usted va a la casa de la víctima sin la policía o si se queda ahí, va a ser arrestado.
Do you understand? Stay away order?
¿Entiende la orden de alejamiento, señor?
Sí, ya.
Yes.
Okay, I'll set a bond of $2,500.
Just ask you find probable cause for simple battery. There's nothing indicating the status of the injury.
Okay. Find probable cause for simple battery, the bond will be $1,000.
Ok, su señoría encuentra motivo fundado para agresión simple y la fianza sería de $1,000.
Next is Jamari Sims. Good morning, Mr. Sims. You were arrested for carrying a concealed firearm and possession of cannabis. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. He lives in Riviera Beach. Got caught up in the stop. They do, what's it called? The license plate reader stop at Julia Tuttle Causeway. He's a passenger in a vehicle. There's probably cause for the charges.
But Judge, they're saying it's under the front passenger seat and that he's the
Rear
rear.
driver's side floorboard.
There's nothing indicating that he
There's
was
a
aware that it was
rifle,
even
AR rifle, 27 rounds in a magazine, in the rear passenger floorboard where Mr. Reed was seated. 20,
Is it under the rear passenger seat?
it says on the rear passenger floorboard where he
Right.
was
So
seated.
it doesn't say that he was aware that it was there.
It's a rifle. It's not a little tiny gun, it's a rifle, a big gun. Count one, there's probable cause for
This is
the
a
charge.
pistol grip firearm.
What?
Pistol grip firearm.
It says AR-15 rifle. There's a whole bunch of guns in this car. That's just one of them.
This is in the
There's
middle of the list of things found, Miss Corey.
I'm setting a bond. Count one is $2,500. Count two, I'll do an ROR. Have a good day. Next is with J. Sean Martin. You got to type the name of the case you're here for to get called out of turn. So whoever's raising their hand on Zoom, you have to type your name. I'm not going to promote you just for raising your hand. Good morning, Mr. Martin. You were arrested for grand theft of a vehicle, I believe. Let me see, is that a vehicle? No, it's two items from Iraq. It's grand theft. Third-degree felony, public defender's office is appointed. Total value is $920. You are ordered to stay away from Saks Fifth Avenue at 81 Southwest 8th Street in Miami, Florida. You are not allowed to that location. You must stay away from there. How long have you been in Miami, sir?
3 days.
Okay. Bond is $2,500. Have a nice day. Next, Joshua Walker, page 9, page 7. pardon me.
Bond out.
Bond out. Luciano Tamayo.
Ben, please.
Good morning, Tamayo. You were arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Buenos días, señor Tamayo. Usted fue arrestado por agresión con agravante con arma mortal.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Le voy a nombrar la oficina de los abogados de oficio para que lo representen.
There is probable cause for the charges.
Existe motivo fundado para la causa.
You are ordered to stay away from the victim, Juan Salas.
A usted se le ordena mantenerse alejado de la víctima, Juan Salas.
No contact with the victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
Se le ordena mantenerse alejado de la víctima. No puede tener contacto ni directa ni indirectamente, ni en persona, ni por escrito, ni por teléfono, ni por medio de terceras personas.
No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means.
No puede tener contacto con la víctima por medio de las redes sociales ni otros medios electrónicos.
And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, his home, school, and place of employment at all times.
Y tiene que mantenerse alejado de la víctima, de su al menos 500 pies en todo momento, de su hogar, lugar de trabajo o estudio.
Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs.
Usted no puede involucrarse en ningún tipo de actividad delictiva, no puede poseer
And
o
do not
consumir
use,
drogas ilegales.
do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition.
No puede comprar, poseer o portar arma de fuego ni municiones.
You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court.
Tiene que entregar, si tiene arma de fuego, municiones o permiso para portar armas ocultas, lo tiene que entregar al departamento de policía más cercano y presentar el recibo ante los tribunales.
And also, you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail.
Se puede regresar al hogar de la víctima una única vez dentro de las siguientes 48 horas después de salir en libertad.
You must be accompanied by a police officer
Acompañado de un oficial de policía
so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools.
para retirar sus artículos personales, ropa, medicamentos, documentos, herramientas de trabajo.
If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested.
Si usted va a la casa de la víctima sin la policía o si se queda ahí, va a ser arrestado.
Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
¿Entiende la orden de alejamiento, señor?
Sí, yo entiendo.
Yes, I understand.
Okay, thank you.
Ok,
Sir, I'm
gracias.
setting Bond, $3,000. Have a good day.
Tiene fianza de $3,000, señor. Que tenga un buen día, ya se puede retirar.
Next, we have Jose Sedano, page 8. Good morning, Mr. Sedano. You were arrested for
Spanish is preferred,
Spanish, please.
and I believe his wife is.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for domestic battery by strangulation and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Buenos días, señor. Usted fue arrestado por violencia intrafamiliar con arma mortal y por estrangulamiento y agresión agravada con arma mortal.
Sir, can you afford to hire a private lawyer?
¿Usted tiene los medios para contratar un abogado privado?
No.
No.
Well, do you own your home?
I'm sorry.
Do you own your home?
¿Usted es dueño de su hogar?
Sí.
Yes.
So you don't qualify for a public defender if you own your home.
Oh,
Usted no califica para los servicios de un abogado de oficio si usted es dueño de su casa.
You're going to have to hire a lawyer.
Va a tener que contratar un abogado privado, señor.
mhm.
Do you want me to set a bond now, or do you want to waive a lawyer's presence?
¿Quiere que le fijen una fianza ahora o usted quiere esperar hasta la tarde para consultar con un abogado?
You want to proceed now, or do you want to reset it afternoon calendar so you have a chance to hire a lawyer?
Oh,
¿Usted quiere proceder ahora o lo quiere pasar para el calendario de la tarde para darle oportunidad de contratar un abogado?
mm,
¿Perdón?
oh, but me dijeron que si procedía ahora por fianza,
I'm sorry, Your Honor, but the interpreter cannot hear.
oh, bueno, proceder,
Señor, hábleme un poquito más fuerte. ¿Qué es lo que
proceder
está
ahora,
diciendo? I
proceder.
want to proceed now.
Okay, is the victim here in court?
La
Is
víctima está
Miss
presente.
Novikova here? She has to raise her hand on Zoom and I'll promote her.
She's from,
Si la víctima en este caso está presente en la plataforma de Zoom, por favor levante su mano.
What'd you say, Ms. Corey?
she's promoted, she's on the panel, Judge.
Okay, ma'am, could you please turn on your video?
Señora, puede activar su video.
Good morning. Do you
Buenos
speak
días.
English?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Raise your right hand and be sworn, please. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you are going to give in this proceeding will be the truth, if so state I do?
Yes, I cannot hear you very well, but yes.
I'll
A
try
la
speaking
señora
in the
le han puesto
microphone.
bajo
Can you
juramento en este momento.
put your hand down? You can put your hand down. Please tell me your name.
My name is Ingrid Novikova.
De su nombre completo, mi nombre es Ingrid Novikova.
Are you afraid of Jose Sedano, your husband?
Yes,
¿Usted le teme al señor José Sedano? Sí.
yes,
And you want a stay-away order?
¿Y quiere una
Yes.
orden de alejamiento? Sí.
All right, thank you. So, Mr. Sedano, I'm going to enter a stay-away order from your wife, Ingrid Novikova.
Ok, señor Sedano, le vamos a emitir una orden de alejamiento de su esposa, Ingrid Novikova.
No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, through third parties.
No puede tener contacto con la víctima ni directa, ni indirectamente, ni en persona, ni por escrito, ni por teléfono, ni por medio de terceras personas.
No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means.
No puede tener contacto con la víctima por medio de las redes sociales ni otros medios electrónicos.
And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school, and place of employment at all times.
Y tiene que mantenerse alejado al menos 500 pies de la víctima, de su hogar, lugar de estudio o trabajo en todo momento.
Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs.
No puede involucrarse en ningún tipo de actividad delictiva, no puede consumir o poseer drogas o narcóticos ilegales.
And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition.
No puede poseer, portar o comprar arma de fuego o municiones.
You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest department and file a receipt with the court.
Si usted posee arma de fuego, municiones o permiso para portar armas ocultas, lo debe entregar en el departamento de policía más cercano y presentar el recibo ante los tribunales.
You may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail.
Usted puede regresar a la casa de la víctima una única vez dentro de las siguientes 48 horas después de
You
salir
must,
de libertad,
you must be accompanied by a police officer
acompañado de un oficial de policía,
so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools.
para poder retirar sus artículos personales, ropa, documentos, herramientas de trabajo.
If you go to the victim's home without the police or if you stay there, you will be arrested.
Si usted va a la casa de la víctima sin ser acompañado por un oficial de policía, va a ser arrestado.
Do you understand the stay-away orders, sir?
¿Entiende la orden de alejamiento, señor?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. He has no priors. I'll set a bond. Count one, battery by strangulation, domestic battery by strangulation is $5,000. And count two, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon is a $5,000 bond.
Ok, señor, no tiene antecedentes penales. La primera causa por agresión, violencia doméstica por medio de estrangulamiento, y la otra es agresión con agravante. Cada una de estas conlleva una fianza de $5,000.
Okay, and he owns his home, so he's gonna have to hire a lawyer.
I'm sorry.
He owns his home, so he's gonna have to hire a private lawyer.
Usted es dueño de su casa, así es que va a tener que contratar un abogado privado.
All right, anything else? And
¿Algo más?
have a good day.
Que tenga un buen día, señor. Ya se puede retirar.
Can I call a case out of turn, please, for Anthony Paramore? He's one of the kids who got arrested in Julia Tuttle. In the car with all the guns and drugs. His family's outside. Good morning, Mr. Paramore. You were arrested for possession of more than 20 grams of cannabis and possession of drug paraphernalia. I will appoint a public defender's office for you. Who are you, ma'am?
His mom.
You had to drive all the way here from Lockahachy. How long did that take you?
It took me a long time to get here.
And it's
And we
traffic.
got lost. We went.
Let me give you a favor. let me leave here with a big bond and you can go home and not have to worry about him. That he's running to South Beach in a car with all these boys, young men, who have guns and drugs on them. That way you don't have to worry where he'll be the next 30 days.
They were going to the beach. That's what
Yeah, with a bunch of guns and rifles and drugs.
I didn't know they had that. I'm sorry. I never knew that. He just turned
It's not your
18.
problem, it's his. He's 18, he's a big boy, he just turned 18. Happy birthday, welcome to adult court. But he's making bad choices, I guess, deciding to go to South Beach to party for spring break with his friends with guns and drugs.
He's not gonna do it no more. I'm gonna make sure he does it. I promise you. I got 11 kids, and
He had 11 kids. Is he your oldest, youngest?
no,
middle?
he's not the oldest.
So you
I'm
have
not
to
27.
punish them. I don't know, you're 18, you gotta make a good choice in life, not bad choices. And who you hang out with is an important choice to make. Because you look what happened, because he's a passenger in a vehicle that had a lot of guns and a lot of drugs. There's probable cause for possession of cannabis more than 20 grams. He had 20 grams of cannabis. There was rifle, another.
Did he get charged with guns?
No, he didn't get charged with
Oh.
a gun. And because of that, Ms. Corey, what would you like the court to do?
I would ask Judge if you were considered releasing him on his own recovery.
I will do that. ROR count 1 and ROR count 2. It's possession of drugs, cannabis, and possession of drug paraphernalia.
Okay.
So I'll find probable cause. Let me see, was there pipes? I see the cannabis. 1 minute, looking for the paraphernalia. I don't know, pipes, were there pipes? Yeah, I get the point. There was enough for paraphernalia. All right, that's fine. I'll release him on his own recognizance. It's up to the state attorney's office to file charges. Make sure you keep all future court dates, stay in touch with your lawyer. Corrections, anything you can do to expedite his release because his family's here. It may take 12 hours to get him out.
So that's what I was gonna ask next. Do I stay here and wait for him?
Do you really want to drive back there?
No, I'm saying, is he gonna be released from this place?
No, it's at Turner Guilford Night Center, TGK, which is west of the airport. If you wait, they'll give you the address.
Okay, all right.
Corrections, Miss Corey, can they do anything to try and help expedite release? Because they're here with like a baby and a whole family came out.
Oh, that's true.
Thank
Oh.
you so much, Jan.
Good luck to you. Keep an eye on them. Don't let them come to South Beach for spring break. Unless you're,
They're gonna see what they can do, Judge.
all right, thank you. Joel Hernandez, page 8. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for possession of a controlled substance called crystal meth and driving as a habitual traffic offender. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Spanish, please.
Spanish. Miss Ojeda, you there? Maybe she took a comfort break. I don't see her interpreter right now.
Sorry,
Oh, there you
No.
are. Okay, we're glad you're
I'm
back.
here, I'm
Needs
back.
an interpreter, please. In charges of possession of a controlled substance and driving as a habitual traffic offender.
Ok, señor, usted tiene una causa por estar en tenencia, posesión de una sustancia controlada y manejar como un reincidente habitual de tránsito.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Le voy a nombrar al abogado de oficio para que lo represente.
Anyway, so there's probable cause for the charges. Any objections? Is Mr. Hernandez eligible for pretrial? Page,
Existe motivo fundado para la causa. Están preguntando si lo pueden dejar salir bajo un
also I'm entering a no drive order. You don't have a license. You're not allowed to drive, so don't drive. If you get rearrested for driving, you'll be locked up in jail.
Ok, señor, también estoy emitiendo una orden de que no puede manejar. Usted no tiene licencia para manejar, no puede manejar. Si lo vuelven a parar manejando sin licencia, va a terminar en la cárcel.
Pretrial alternate bond, $2,500, count 1, $2,500, count 2. Have a good day.
Lo van a dejar salir bajo el programa de Pretrial Services o de lo contrario tiene fianza alterna de $2,500 en la primera causa y $2,500 en la segunda. Que tenga un buen día. Se puede retirar.
Now we have Jaden Dunn.
Judge, he's on juvenile probation.
Okay. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for possession of cannabis over 20 grams. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. If he found 88 grams of cannabis, there's probable cause for the charge. He's on juvenile probation. Listen, it's cannabis, but you're still on probation, so let's try and stay away from drugs. I'll give him parole. Alternate fund, be $1,000. Are you in school or you finished school?
I'm supposed to be finishing.
All right, well, go to school, stay out of trouble. Have a nice day. Make sure to keep all future court dates. Next, we have Tremaine Washington, page 9. That's a cannabis. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for armed possession with intent to sell cannabis, possession of more than 20 grams of cannabis while armed, and carrying a concealed firearm. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Okay, I guess there's probable cause for everything. I don't think you're allowed to carry a gun concealed because of that misdemeanor conviction. I'm not sure. But I'll give it a free trial. Oh, no, he lives in South Carolina. I can't do that. All right, I'll set it on. Count 1. Armed possession with intent to sell cannabis will be $1,000. Count 2. I don't see the quantity of cannabis. They talk about 13 baggies and 6 with residue, I think. A scale. Oh, here it is on the next page. Sorry, I found it. Let's see. 127.5 grams. All right, count 1 is $1,000. Count 2 will be $500, and count 3 will be. I'll set that at $1,000. All right, make sure you keep all future court dates. Your total bond is $2,500. Next is Michelle Aguila, page 9. Good morning.
Spanish, please.
Spanish, please. You were arrested for attempted aggravated battery and battery.
Señor, usted fue arrestado por intento de agresión agravada y de agresión.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Le voy a nombrar a la oficina de los abogados de oficio para que lo represente.
It's not an attempt.
I'm sorry?
It's not an attempted battery. It's a completed aggravated battery. It's alleged he hit the victim in the car with the car.
No es intento de agresión con agravante, es agresión agravada.
All right, sir, I'm entering a stay away order from the alleged victim, Carlos Alvarez.
Señor, estoy emitiendo una orden de alejamiento de la supuesta víctima, Carlos Álvarez.
No contact with the victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
No puede tener contacto con la víctima ni directa ni indirectamente, ni en persona, ni por escrito, ni por teléfono, ni por medio de terceras personas.
And no contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means.
Tampoco puede tener contacto con la víctima por medio de las redes sociales ni otros medios electrónicos.
You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, his home, school, and place of employment at all times.
Tiene que mantenerse alejado de la víctima al menos 500 pies en todo momento de su hogar, de su lugar de estudio o trabajo.
Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs.
No puede involucrarse en ningún tipo de actividad delictiva, ni puede usar o poseer drogas o narcóticos ilegales.
Do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon or ammunition,
No puede comprar, portar o poseer armas de fuego o municiones.
and you must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court.
Si posee arma de fuego, municiones o permiso para portar armas ocultas, debe entregarlo al departamento de policía más cercano y presentar el recibo ante los tribunales.
And also, you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail.
Tiene que mantenerse alejado de la víctima. Si tiene que regresar a la casa de la víctima, puede hacerlo una única vez dentro de las siguientes 48 horas después de salir de la cárcel, acompañado de un oficial de policía.
You must be accompanied by a police officer.
Tiene que ser acompañado de un oficial de policía cuando regrese a la casa de la víctima,
So that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools.
para retirar únicamente sus artículos personales, ropa, medicamentos, documentos, herramientas de trabajo.
If you go to the victim's home, or if you stay there, you will be arrested.
Si usted va a la casa de la víctima sin la compañía del policía o si se queda ahí, va a ser arrestado.
Do you understand the stay-away order?
Señor, la orden de alejamiento.
Thank
Yes.
you. All right, I'll set a bond. Count one is $4,000. Count two will be $1,000.
Ok, señor, tiene fianza de $1,000 en la primera causa y $1,000 en la segunda.
Have a nice day.
Que tenga un buen día, ya se puede retirar.
Next is Miguel Nunez.
Mr. Nunez is a V-Fox judge. He's a fugitive from Broward, no bond. He's also has a probation violation.
Okay. One second. Send an email. All right, good morning, sir. You were arrested for battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting an officer with violence, criminal mischief, attempted petty theft. You're also on probation. You have a hold to see the division judge tomorrow for two cases, F-25-4149 and F-25-4201. So I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Let me review. So he's trying to break into a slot machine with two crowbars. Trying to take money from the machine. This is in a grocery store. So I believe, all right, they didn't charge him with an armed burglary, but okay. That's up to the state to determine how to charge it. You are ordered to stay away from Kelsey's Grocery at 22060 Old Dixie Highway, Miami, Florida. You are not allowed to go to that location. You must stay away from there, sir. Count one, battery on a law enforcement officer is $5,000 bond. Count two, resisting an officer with violence is $2,500 bond. Count three, criminal mischief. It should be, count three is armed criminal mischief. Probable cause for armed criminal mischief, $2,500 bond. And count four, attempted petty theft is $150. Have a good day. One second.
Spanish, please.
Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Arias, Mr. Manuel Arias. You were arrested for fraudulent use of conspiracy, 10 counts of conspiracy for fraudulent use of personal identification.
Ok, señor, usted fue arrestado tiene 10 causas de conspirar para uso de identificación fraudulenta.
Can you afford to hire a private lawyer?
¿Usted tiene los medios para contratar un abogado privado?
No.
No.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Le voy a nombrar al abogado de oficio para que lo represente.
So he has 10 pieces of mail in the vehicle with his friend at 4 in the morning. None of the mail belonged to him.
I'm sorry?
He had none of the mail, 10 pieces of mail belonged to him or the driver.
Ok, usted tenía correo que no le pertenece a usted ni al chofer.
There's probable cause for the charge.
¿Existe motivo fundado para esta causa?
It's not a conspiracy, probable cause for the completed crime.
Existe motivo fundado.
I'll set it as follows. Count 1 will be $2,500. Counts 2 through 10 will be $1,000 each count.
Ok, señor. En la primera causa la fianza serían $2,500. En la segunda, a la 10ª causa, serían $1,000 en cada una de ellas.
Plus house arrest, level 3 house arrest, curfew 11 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Más arresto domiciliario nivel 3 y con toque de queda de 11 de la noche a 6 de la mañana.
Have a nice day.
Que tenga un buen día, ya se puede retirar.
Next is Louis Bonach-Rez, co-defendant. He's out on probation for open cases. Good morning, sir. You speak Spanish, please. Sir, you were arrested for 12 counts of conspiracy for fraudulent use of personal identification.
Ok, señor, usted fue arrestado. Tiene 12 causas por conspirar para uso fraudulento de identificación.
Sir, can you afford to hire a private lawyer?
¿Usted tiene los medios para contratar un abogado privado?
No, Judge. Well, sir, since you're driving a Mercedes-Benz, who owns that car?
Bueno, señor, usted estaba manejando un Mercedes-Benz. ¿Quién es dueño de ese carro?
Es prestado.
It was borrowed.
All right, do you own a home?
I'm sorry?
Does he own his home?
¿Usted es dueño de su casa?
No.
No.
All right, I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Ok, le voy a nombrar al abogado de oficio para que lo represente.
So he's on probation for 4 cases. He's gonna have to see the division judge tomorrow.
Usted estaba bajo libertad condicional probatoria por 4 casos que tiene pendientes. Va a tener que ir ante el juez mañana.
So I'll set it on. There's probable cause for the charges. Count 1 through 1 second. He has priors for the same type of charge. Count 1 through 12 will be $2,500 each count.
Ok. La fianza serían $2,500 en cada una de las causas.
And you'll see her tomorrow. Good day.
Usted va al juez a ver al juez mañana. Que tenga un buen día.
Hashan, be page 12. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for armed possession with intent to sell cannabis, possession of 20 grams of cannabis, and possession of drug paraphernalia. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So he's the driver of the car that had all the guns and drugs. So you got your car towed and you got arrested. Welcome to during spring break. Anyway, there's probable cause. So does he have any priors at Palm Beach, West Palm?
Looking right now, Judge.
Miss Corey, what do you do? I shouldn't give him anything. He has a lot of drugs and he has guns.
He does not have any priors.
All right, maybe, will this pre-trial go to West Palm or no?
I would ask for pre-trial, Judge.
If folks go that far, all right.
It's calling.
Huh?
It's calling recording.
Okay. Pretrial services. Alternate count one would be $1,500. Count two will be $1,000. Count three is $500. All right, so you get out of jail for free. Make sure to keep all future court dates. Have a good day. Omar Alvarez Velez, page 12. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for possession of cocaine, 2 counts of possession of THC, a controlled substance, 1 count of trespass after warning, 1 count of possession of cannabis, 1 count of possession of drug paraphernalia, and entering the park after hours. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Sir, I believe there's probable cause for all the charges. You're ordered to stay away from the open space park at 8400 Atlantic Way. Count two is $2,500. Count three is ROR. Count four is $500. Count five, I'll make it $1. Count six is $500 and count seven is $150. Have a good day. Next, Jonathan Gomez Martinez on page 13.
Spanish, please.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested.
Oficio para que lo represente.
There is probable cause for strong arm robbery and tampering with the victim. It's not a conspiracy.
Existe motivo fundado para robo a mano fuerte e interferir con la víctima. No es
And I'll-
conspirar.
Anyway, I'll take tampering with the victim. That's 3. Is
I'm
any
sorry.
victim here or no? No.
¿Hay alguna víctima presente en
no.
este caso? Si es así,
Sir,
por favor, levante su mano en chat.
I'm ordering that you stay away from the alleged victim, Amy Eugenio Pachon.
Le estoy ordenando que se mantenga alejado de la supuesta víctima. I'm sorry, what is the first name?
Amy Eugenio Pachon.
Amy Eugenio Pachón.
No contact with the alleged victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
No puede tener contacto con la víctima ni directa ni indirectamente, ni en persona, ni por escrito, ni por teléfono, ni por medio de terceras personas.
No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means.
No puede tener contacto con la víctima por medio de las redes sociales ni por otros medios electrónicos.
And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home, school, and place of employment at all times.
Y tiene que mantenerse alejado de la víctima, de su hogar, lugar de estudio o trabajo en todo momento, al menos 500 pies.
Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs.
Usted no puede involucrarse en ningún tipo de actividad delictiva, no puede consumir o poseer drogas o
And do
narcóticos
not
ilegales.
use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition.
Usted no puede poseer, portar o comprar arma de fuego o municiones.
You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court.
Usted tiene que entregar cualquier arma de fuego en su posesión, municiones o permiso para portar armas ocultas al departamento de policía más cercano y presentar el recibo ante los tribunales.
And you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail.
Y usted puede regresar a la casa de la víctima una única vez dentro de las siguientes 48 horas después de salir en libertad.
You must be accompanied by a police officer
Debe ser acompañado por un oficial de policía
so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools.
para retirar sus artículos personales, ropa, medicamentos, documentos personales, herramientas o herramientas de trabajo.
If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested.
Si usted va a la casa de la víctima sin la policía o si se queda ahí, va a ser arrestado.
Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
¿Usted
Sí.
entiende la orden de alejamiento, señor?
No, no,
¿Perdón?
continúa. Le iba a decir.
No, no. Did you understand the stay away order from the victim?
¿Entendió la orden de alejamiento de la víctima?
Sí, señora.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. How long have you lived in Miami?
¿Hace cuánto tiempo usted vive en Miami?
10 años.
10 years.
I'll set a bond as follows.
Judge, would you consider any program since she appears to be the aggressor in the incident?
No,
¿Consideraría algún programa? Porque aparentemente ella es la agresora en el incidente. Su señoría indica que no.
Todos
I'll set a lower bond, maybe, but not that. Count one, strong arm robbery will be $3,000. Count two, tampering with the victim is $1,000.
Ok, le voy a puedo darle una fianza reducida. La primera causa por robo a mano fuerte son $3,000 de fianza y en la segunda causa por interferir con la víctima son $1,000 de fianza.
Have a nice day, sir.
Que tenga un buen día. Ya se puede retirar.
Next case is Michael Hester, age 13. I guess they save the domestics for the end of the calendar. Usually I get the beginning of the calendar. Good morning, Mr. Hester. You were arrested for false imprisonment, battery, petty theft, resisting an officer without violence. You're also out of probation. You have a hold to see the division judge tomorrow for case F13-20145. So I will,
That's an arrest warrant, Judge, it's not a probation.
what?
It's an arrest warrant.
What is probation hold?
No. I have an arrest warrant. He's in custody on it.
Okay, but he picked up this new case. So he has-
Judge, on his priors, it looks like it's a probation. I'm not sure why this is an arrest.
Oh, this is a probation case and it made this a new arrest. Oh, okay. So this should be in division.
So transfer to division.
But this talks about March 21st. This is a new case.
The F-13 case,
What about the
he's already sentenced on it, Judge.
Yeah, the murder
no
case, he's already was convicted on it.
13.
so it's closed? Is the F13-20145 closed?
I think he was still in the middle of the sentence because there was probation on the sentence.
It needs to go to division, so why are we talking about it?
It printed as an arrest warrant.
No, it's not an arrest warrant, it's a hold. F13-20145 is on probation, he has a hold to the division judge. He has a new case, okay. Thank you. All right, so you can have that one, babe. Let me review for probable cause. So there's probable cause for, let me see, look like a strong arm robbery. Let me look at this. So it's a arm robbery, there's a struggle, he grabbed her phone. There's a struggle over the phone and he slapped her, that's a strong arm robbery. He prevented her from leaving. All right, sir, I'm ordering you to stay away from the alleged victim whose initials are DSH. No contact with the alleged victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home, school, and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. Do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. And you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail. You must be accompanied by a police officer so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal business-related paperwork, and work tools. If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested. Do you understand the stay away order?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'll just leave the bonds. I'll set the bonds for what's here, although I believe there's probable cause for strong arm robbery. Count one, false imprisonment is $2,500. Count two, battery is $1,000. Count three, petty theft is $150. Count four, resisting without is $500. And you'll see your judge tomorrow. Have a nice day. Okay, moving along, I believe we have one man, Manzanares Torres, on page 13.
Bond out.
Thank you. Next, Cornell Ugly. Good morning, Mr. Ugly.
No.
Sir, you were arrested for robbery by sudden snatching, false imprisonment, battery, resisting an officer without violence. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probably for the charges. You were ordered to stay away. This could also be a strong arm too. You're ordered to stay away from Ashley Cabrera, the alleged victim. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school, and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. Do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department. File a receipt with the court. And you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail. You must be accompanied by a police officer so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools. If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested. Do you understand the stay away order?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
All right. So count one, robbery by sudden snatching, is $2,500 bond. Count two, false imprisonment, $2,500 bond. Count three, battery is $1,000. Count four, resisting without is $500. Have a good day. Next, Daniel Deronen on page 14.
NBC judge.
NBC. There's probable cause for the charges we set for the afternoon. Lamish Garcia, good morning. Sir, you were arrested for defrauding an innkeeper over $1,000. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So he ran up a $1,500 bill at some restaurant called KLBW Law. And he has an address in California. There's probable cause for the charge of defrauding an innkeeper over $1,000. You are ordered to stay away from the Claw Restaurant at 1737 North Bayshore Drive in Miami, Florida. You're allowed to go to that location, and you must stay away from there. I'll set a bond, $2,500. Have a good day. Next is Lazaro Gonzalez, page 14.
NBC judge.
NBC, you said?
Yes.
Yesterday was refusal and today's NBC. Okay. There's probable cause for the charges. We set it for the.
I'm sorry, judge. He's here.
Oh, he's here. Okay, good. Maybe tap.
Spanish, please.
Good morning. Sir. We're arrested for tampering with physical evidence and possession of drug paraphernalia. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Ok, señor, usted fue arrestado por interferir con la evidencia física y por estar en tenencia de implementos para el consumo de
I don't
drogas.
know.
Le voy a
Tampering's
nombrar al
a
abogado de
code.
oficio para que lo represente. I'm sorry.
I'm setting the bonds. I'm not going to get them tapped.
Ok, señor, le voy a dar una fianza.
Count one will be $1,500. Count two will be $500. Have a good day.
Sí, señor, en la primera causa la fianza son $1,500, en la segunda $500. Que tenga un buen día, se puede retirar.
Next up on page 14, Remy Johnson.
Mr. Johnson is NBC detox.
You said NPT detox?
Yes.
He's out on bond. Hold for F262342. I'm reviewing probable cause. There's probable cause. A sale, open possession. Let me see. No, there's probable cause for the charges. Reset for the after. Next, Jason Wright, page 15.
I was told he refused.
He refused, judge.
Okay, there's probable cause for count one. Let me see that count two. There's probable cause for the charges. You said recusal? It's a second recusal.
Waive his presence, judge.
Appoint the public defender's office, waiving presence. Count one is $1,000. Count two will be $500. Appointing public defender's office and waiving presence. The one case I don't know if Ms. Barreto ever came in was Raul Barreto. Should I call her office again? See what's going on? Yes. Is this the number?
I'm sorry, what time is the afternoon calendar?
We're gonna hopefully start at 1:30, but don't go anywhere. I'm just trying to call a lawyer in the last case.
Oh,
I'm not
sorry,
sure if
Judge, I thought you were
Barreto
done.
needs a lawyer.
I'm not law.
Miss, wait, Miss Corey, I have the lawyer's assistant on the phone. She's in a court hearing. Should I have, he's not well, obviously. I don't know, something where you're all get appointed. Do you want me to call you up? To give you, I called the law office. Can you give me the number?
Yes, Judge.
for Mr.
You
Barreto?
appointed us, Judge.
I appointed you 305-644-1111.
Okay.
The only issue is whether you will want me to disqualify myself since I know Ms. Barreto for many years. Okay, so can you have her call the police? Right?
Yes, Judge.
So the only issue is whether or not they want me to disqualify myself, and if so, I'll get another judge, but she just conveyed to me, the state hears me that, I don't know, I spoke to somebody else, assistant, their assistant, but he's ill and needs help. And I gave, so if you call, we can speak to the assistant, I think you know all the information.
Okay. You want me to call now or?
You want to call now? They answered the phone, yeah.
So we'll
And
keep,
no, don't call now, I'll reset it for 1:30 for Mr.
Okay.
Barreto.
perfect.
I don't know if he's for hospital, you want to see if he has hospital benefits? They said he can tell.
Judge, he probably does due to his age, but at this point, I don't know if he's willing to go. We'll talk to him some more, Judge.
Thank you. So I'll see, you want to start at 1:30 or 1:20? How about 1:20?
1:30.
You're killing me. Okay, goodbye. Enjoy your lunch.
Bye, Judge.
Recording stopped.
Hey, I was dog sitting. Was it Belgian? Legal, big friend.
Recording in progress.
Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome to Felony First Appearance Hearings. I am Judge Mindy GLAZER. I will be presiding today. The video for first appearance hearing has been played to all defendants. I need everyone, all the defendants, anybody testifying, please stand up, raise your right hand to be sworn by our clerk. Or me, clerk just walked in. You gonna swear me? You want me to ask? All right, go ahead.
Do you swear affirmatively about to give me the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, Sadly?
All right, thank you. Please be seated. Is the interpreter's here? Let me promote the interpreter. Somebody promote her? Good. Madam Interpreter, have you been sworn in today?
Your Honor.
Do you swear or affirm you will translate from English to Spanish and Spanish to English to the best of your abilities? If so, state I do.
Yes, I do. My name is Diana Trevetti, court interpreter.
Thank you. If there's
Judge.
anyone here for a case on Zoom, please type the defendant's name in the chat room.
Si hay alguna persona que esté por alguno de los acusados, por favor anote el nombre de la persona en el chat.
All right, let's begin. Can the attorneys announce, please? State.
Isaac Lickfield for the state.
That one.
And Assistant Public Defender Jacob Covis on behalf of the defense, Judge.
What's your last name?
That would be Covis, Judge.
I spell it?
C-O-V as in Victor, A, S as in Sierra.
Kova. Okay,
Yes.
thank you. Good afternoon. All right, so let me call the first case, the one I reset. Barreto, do you have that? Barreto, the one I reset.
And Judge, we do have Mr. Barreto here.
Yes. Yeah.
He's a reset from the morning calendar.
Thank you. All right, hi, we have, where's the standing order? I handed it to you. I didn't have it.
And Judge, his wife is present on.
Hi, Ms. Barreto. Good afternoon. So, Ms. Barretto, I need you, first of all, we went to law school together. Does anybody have a conflict if I hear this? If so, I'll get another judge.
Nothing from the defense, really.
Nothing
Ms.
from
Barretto?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. So raise your right hand and be sworn, please.
Me?
You swear or affirm that the testimony you're going to give in this proceeding will be the truth. If so, state I do.
I do.
All right, thank you. You have to tell me your name, please,
Ada
for the
Barretto.
record.
Ada Barretto, ADA, and the last name is Barreto.
Are you afraid of your husband, Raul?
No,
I'm sorry?
no, Your Honor.
Do you want the court to order him to stay away from you?
No, Your Honor.
And has anybody forced you or threatened you to come to court today to make this statement?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. And does he speak English or do you need the interpreter?
He speaks English.
All right, thank you. I don't know what happened to my stay away order.
Next up another.
We'll do it again. Okay. All right. So do you have there's only probable cause for battery? What do you want to do with regard to his release? You want him to go home, Ms. Barretto?
Yes, Your Honor. He has people at home that care for him. He's very ill.
Okay. All right. So I'll enter a modified stay away order from your wife, Ada Barretto. You are allowed to have contact with the alleged victim. You are prohibited from being physically threatening or violent towards her in any manner whatsoever. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. Do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. And you must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. So only friendly, nonviolent contact is permitted. Do you understand? And you cannot own any guns. Ms. Barretto, I think there's no firearms available. It's reached
You understand?
in the house. Okay.
I do understand.
Thank you. Perfect. Okay. So what do you want me to do for his release? You want me to ROR him, do a bond?
Whatever is the fastest for him to be released, Your Honor, because I think he hasn't taken his meds since yesterday. This was a total tragedy, what happened yesterday, and basically the police was called because he was angry and agitated, and instead of taking him to the hospital, they put him in jail. That's what happened.
All right. So if I ROR him, how will they know to pick him up and not just leave him there on? They're not going to release him probably till like late at night.
Judge, I have Mrs. Barretto's contact information. When he gets released, corrections can contact her.
All right. All right, I'll release him on his own recognizance. Sir, stay out of trouble. If you get rearrested, you will be locked up in jail until your trial. And you need to take all your prescribed medication. Okay, anything further, Ms. Barretto?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Take care.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Nice to see you. I want to get this on to stay away. I mean, it stay when it came back. All right. Page 1, Jenny Lopez. No, where's the calendar, please? Thank you. Jenny Lopez there.
She's coming in now.
Thank you. Good morning. Good afternoon, ma'am. You were arrested for possession of a firearm, weapon, or ammunition by a convicted felon and possession of drug paraphernalia. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
We accept the appointment.
Okay, there's probable cause for the charges. Count 1, possession of the ammunition. A pistol cartridge ammo. All right, so it will be $5,000. Count 1. In possession of paraphernalia, there's probable cause $500. Have a good day.
I apologize for the drug paraphernalia charge. I noticed on the arrest affidavit. I didn't see anywhere where they said they sent that for testing. I don't know if the probable cause for the drug paraphernalia.
Well, let me direct you to the second page. They found a glass crack pipe with suspected crack cocaine residue. I'm not aware they have to test it. Do you have case law on that point that it has to be tested to establish probable cause?
Judge, I can check and then I can supplement that. with the
Well, you just
bonus.
made an argument that there's no probable cause, not check. Do you have that case law on you that says,
I don't have it on me.
so there is probable cause? 5,000 count one, 500 count two. Video, do you want to use the camera at the jail? Next up on page one, Jaquita McKenzie. Good luck to you, man. Is she here? Does she have hospital benefits? Is Miss Corey checking? Miss Corey, did Miss McKenzie have hospital benefits?
Judge, I still have not heard from the hospital.
I'll pass. Thank you.
Again,
Next is Giancarlo Rivas, page 2. Video, can you fix the camera and the TGK? Please?
Bond
We're-
out here.
Bond out, thank you. Jamal Haggins, page 2. It's hard to see here.
Your Honor,
There
if
you
we can pass him, he's at jail arraignment.
Thank you. I'll pass it.
Oh, and Judge, I just heard about Chiquita McKenzie. He does have benefits.
Okay, so Ms. McKenzie does have hospital benefits. We will custody release the Southern Winds Hospital. Alternate bond is $5,000.
And I'll send you an order now.
Order to follow.
Mr.
All right, next, Jamal Haggins. Good morning. Good afternoon, Mr. Haggins. Come on
No, Your
down.
Honor, Mr. Higgins is in jail arraignment.
Oh, it says Mr. Haggins. I'm sorry. Abdel Rahman Hafez Mohammed, page 2. He's next.
Felony bond.
Out on bond, hold for F25-25580B. Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for possession of a controlled substance called Xanax. I will appoint public defender's office for you. There is probable cause for the charge. Your bond is $2,500 and you'll see your judge tomorrow. Have a nice day.
Oh, okay.
Next, is Jonah Arce. Page 3.
If not. R said we need to pass. He's in jail arraignment.
You know what? Maybe you should get him here first.
Yes, Your Honor.
Augustine Cortez, page 3. You want? Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for armed possession of cocaine. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Do you have any priors in Hollywood, Mr. Kuku? His bondsman is here too.
Looking right now, he does seem to have some priors in Broward, at least prior to arrests. I'm checking to
Okay.
see if they're convictions, though.
I'll set it bond. He has a firearm and he has a little bit of drugs.
Yeah, just very small, like maybe 1 or 2 prior convictions out of
All
Broward.
right. His bondsman's here to get him out of jail. I'll set his bond at $5,000. Have a good day. Next, we have Jordy Reyes Rubio, page 3. Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for possession with intent to sell cannabis, and then possession of more than 20 grams of cannabis and loitering or prowling. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So he's 18. Let's. 96 grams of cocaine in the rear of the vehicle. They had a scale.
Judge, if I may, as for the intent to sell charge.
A scale.
Yes, sir. I understand it does mention the scale. However, the scale is the only piece of evidence that's alleged to connect us to the sale
What?
products.
Say it
Judge,
again?
on the arrest affidavit, the only alleged evidence that connects us to a possible sale of narcotics is the scale itself. Other than that, there's no other independent evidence of any sale or intent to sell narcotics.
There's also 96 grams of cannabis.
Yes, sir.
There's probable cause for the charges. I'll give them. You better stay out of trouble, sir. You pick up a new law violation while you're out, even if it's for a little bit of cannabis, you're gonna get locked up in jail until your trial. So pretrial alternate bond, count one will be $1,000. Count two is $500. Count three, will be 3 in the morning. He's driving around with his friend. One's wearing a mask. $150. Have a good day. Harold Gonzalez, page 3.
Bond out,
Thank you. Jeff Whitman, page 4.
bond out.
Thank you. What a nice afternoon so far. The bond. Then we have Steve Aseo.
He's a violent felony offender of special concern. He's on probation. He also has 2 misdemeanor battery domestic violence. We'll go for that tomorrow.
Okay, hold for F25-5846. Corrections, can you all raise your hand on Zoom or no? Don't promote anybody unless we know who it is. Okay, Mr. Aseo, you were arrested for felony battery with prejudice. It's from March 17th of 2026. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. And then you're out on probation. You're gonna have a hold, I believe, if there's probable cause for your open case F25-5846. So let me review. The victim says he submerged her head underwater, attempting to drown her for 3 to 5 minutes. Then pushed her on the couch, grabbed her by the neck. Her breathing was impeded. Should have been charged with also battery by strangulation.
Judge, if I may point out, on the,
What? I can't hear you. Speak in the microphone.
yes, sir. On the arrest affidavit, the officers that interviewed the alleged victim do a few times point out that there's many inconsistencies in her story. And it seems like the officers themselves are actually somewhat doubtful as to the truthfulness of the allegations, Judge.
Okay. Yeah, there's probably cause for domestic or battery strangulation. Lot going on here. You are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, whose initials are MM. No contact with the victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home, school, and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. Do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. Do you understand the stay away orders? There's no prejudice. Anything else you want to say?
Nothing at the
I agree, there's a lot going on, but there's enough for battery by strangulation. $5,000 bond. You'll see your judge tomorrow. Oscar Vega is next on page 4. Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for burglary to an unoccupied structure. You also are out on felony bond. There's a hold for case F-26-4268. Did you have any comments you want to make?
Yes, Judge. The defense would argue that off the face of the arrest affidavit, it alleges probable cause for trespass after warning, not burglary of an unoccupied structure. The allegations in the arrest affidavit are essentially that the officer walks up to my client as he's laying down near a structure on a construction site, and he happens to be next to a bucket of tools. It would be our position that's probable cause for trespass.
Okay, Faith, do you have a response?
Yes, for one thing, he was not near the structure, he was inside the structure. And second, it's a bucket of tools. Normally, tools and materials are not kept together in a bucket as normally just laying there like that. For them to both be in the bucket together means that somebody moved them together who was generally probably not working on the work site, because that's not where you keep them. So that the fact they were right next to him in a place where they shouldn't be is good enough for petty theft at the least, because there's no values.
Right.
So there would be theft inside the structure.
Okay, thank you. Sir, you are ordered to stay away from this property at 2691 East 11th Avenue in Hialeah, Florida. You are not allowed to go to that location. You must stay away from there. There's probable cause for the burglary charge. $2,500 bond. See your judge tomorrow. Have a good day. Next, Jonathan Febles Medina. Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for battery by strangulation, criminal mischief over $1,000 in battery. Can you afford to hire a lawyer, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have money to pay for your own lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Do you want to waive a lawyer's presence, or you want me to set a bond now so that you can get out of jail quicker?
Can we set a bond, please?
Yeah. 1 second.
Thank you.
I don't keep one, but I should keep. Sorry. I just said, oh. Sorry. So this is from February 27th. Are you currently living with the victim? Are you living with the victim now? Okay. Right, so there is probable cause for count 1, count 2, and count 3. Sir, I'm ordering that you stay away from the alleged victim, Brianna. Was it Steppenwald? No contact with the victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school, and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not possess drugs. Do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and follow receipt with the court. Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm setting a bond. Count one, battery by strangulation will be $4,000. Count two, criminal mischief over $1,000. I'll set it at $500. And count three, battery is $1,000. All right, good luck. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Daniel Garonin, page 5.
NBC.
NBC, reset for tomorrow. Remy Johnson, page 5.
NBC, and he's also on felony bond.
Mr. Johnson has a hold for F262342. We'll reset it for tomorrow. Henry Brown, page 6.
He's Ward D and also went to Judge James. Reset for tomorrow.
Reset tomorrow, NBC. You have the ones passed, Jamal?
Yes, they're here.
Thank you.
Jamal Havens received a bond of $2,000 on his reckless driving.
Come on down. Mr. Haggins, you were arrested for attempted fleeing and eluding a police officer at a high speed. It says person younger than 21 purchasing a firearm, armed possession of a controlled substance or marijuana wax, marijuana, possession of drug paraphernalia, unlawful possession of 4 or fewer identifications, resisting an officer without violence. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. I need a review. Give me a moment, please. So he fled in a Tesla, collided with the Kia, and then collided with the bus. Kia was down to its top. Those people had some injuries. Passenger of the Tesla fled. Each driver's trying to exit the same window. So inside the vehicle, they found 3 credit cards not in the defendant's name. Controlled substance cannabis wax. Some more marijuana baggies, 20 grams. He said he fled because he had a firearm in his possession. He said he purchased it from somebody on the street. So you crashed this car, you could have killed somebody or yourself. Luckily, I don't think anybody was too hurt too badly. Anything you want to say, sir? Mr. Cole?
Yes, Jeff. We do have an argument as to count 2, which is the person younger than 21 purchasing a firearm. Judge, I have the statute here, and it would appear just based off of reading the statute that this statute is typically used to charge somebody who sells a firearm to somebody over or under the age of 18 or under the age of 21. I apologize, and not the other way around. So it would be our argument that this is not the proper statute to charge him with. since he wasn't selling a firearm, he was buying a gun. Or
Okay.
allegedly sold a
Faith, do you agree?
I'm reading the statute now just to double check. This is specifically.
He just said.
No, the final subsection 13, the one that is cited by the A form, says a person younger than 21 years of age may not purchase a firearm.
Can what?
A person younger than 21 can't purchase a firearm. A
And
person who
that-
violates this subsection commits a felony of the third degree. That seems pretty straightforward to me.
Judge, I apologize. There is, after that first section, which says a person younger than 21 years of age may not purchase a firearm, it continues to say the sale or transfer of a firearm to a person younger than 21 years of age may not be made or facilitated by a licensed importer, licensed manufacturer, or licensed dealer. A person who violates this subsection commits a felony of the third degree, punishable as provided in the subsections. Judge,
So I would say that it sounds like both of us are correct here, that the subsection punishes both acts, not just one of them.
Here's probably because that's the least of his worries. Count one, fleeing or eluding at a high rate of speed, that's a $7,500 bond. Count two. You want $1 on that or what? I'll do $1 on count two. Count three, it's just our possession of marijuana wax, there's probable cause for that. $1,000 bond. Count four, possession of paraphernalia. I'm sorry, I find that. I don't know if I saw that. You want $1 or what do you want? Oh, he had 2 marijuana grinders. There's probable cause for possession of drug paraphernalia. $500 bond. Count four. Count five, unlawful possession or figure identifications. There is probable cause for that charge, $500. Count six, resisting without, is $500. So your total bond is $10,001.
Judge, would the court consider modifying the $500 bonds in count 5 and 6 to a $1 bond?
No.
Yes.
If he can't go, if he doesn't have money for a bond, he can go before the division judge and they can always readdress his custody status. Next on page 3 is Jonah Arce. Good afternoon, Mr. Arce. Come on down. You were arrested for burglary to an occupied dwelling while wearing a mask, fleeing and eluding a police officer, use of a weapon or firearm during the commission of a felony, and loitering or prowling, wearing a mask on the street. 2 counts of resisting an officer without violence. I will appoint the public defender's office. So I need to review for probable cause. So he's operating a moped, no tag, wearing a ski mask to shield his identity. So after they try to pull him over with their vehicle, he's accelerated his moped. So he gets off the moped, jumps the metal fence, and have the helicopters, I think, or aerial surveillance looking for him. He was located in the backyard of a residence in Miami Shores. It was occupied at the time. while wearing a mask. Anything you wish to say, Mr. Silva?
Yes, we do have an argument as to count for in this case, which is the use display of a weapon while committing a felony, Judge. There's no allegations that at any point in this stop did he use or display any weapons. It's just what's alleged in the arrest affidavit.
He
is
had
that-
ammo rounds underneath the seat of his moped. State? I'm sorry, he had a pistol with
The
13.
statute does include carrying a concealed firearm at the end of the sentence of things you can't do. And if he had a firearm concealed, that's using or carrying it while committing a felony.
Yeah, there's probable cause for everything. So you were ordered to stay away from the victim's property at 10628 Northwest Second Avenue in Miami Shores, Florida. You're not allowed to go to that home, and you must stay away from there. Sir. I'm setting a bond. He's from Harmony, Florida. I don't know how long he's been here in Miami, but he's getting a bond. Count one is a non-bondable because he's wearing a mask. All right. He's fleeing the police, but I understand this is at just past midnight. Count one is no bond, it's a first-degree felony. That's pursuant to Arthur.
I apologize, Judge. Was there a pretrial detention motion?
No, it's not domestic, it's not, it's pursuant to an Arthur hearing. So your office has to set it down with the division judge.
Judge, would you consider setting a bond in this case?
No,
Yes.
count two. I'm sorry, count two is fleeing and eluding a police officer, $2,500 bond. Count three, the use of a weapon during a felony. I don't know, what do you want on it? Mr. Are you okay with the dollar? What do you want, $1, 1,000, what do you want?
I'm sorry, Judge.
I'm okay lowering the bond on count three. What do you want for it?
We would ask for a dollar bond.
I know what you want. You want $1, but I want the state wants.
I apologize, Judge.
State, you have $1 bond?
I do not have an objection, Judge.
Okay, count three will be $1, but there is probable. Count four, I said is $150 for loitering or prowling. Count five, wearing a mask on the street is $150. Count six, resisting, I'll split 6 and 7, 2,500 for count six and, I'm sorry, $250 bond count six, $250 bond count 7. Problem is you got the count one and I believe it should be held no bond. Said it before Judge Young. He's a judge, maybe he'll be able to release someone house arrest. Good luck to you. I believe that concludes our afternoon calendar. I just have to sign the one order. Is there anything further?
That's it. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you, Mr. Cooper.
Thank you.
Great day, Judge.
Bye, Miss.
Will we see tomorrow?
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately,
for me,
unfortunately.
that I have to come in.
I do believe Ms. Sturgis is covering on our end tomorrow as well.
Great. It's spring break week. I don't know if you can see me the rest of the week, but you'll see me tomorrow.
Have a good day. Thank
See
you.
you, everybody.
Good night, Judge.
Video, we're finished.
Recording stopped.